Alright, in this lecture I'm about to hook up all of these menu items that we created to the script so that we can actually make it work. So click on the panel main menu and I'm going to create a new script. So I'm going to click on add component and I'm going to create this script and I'm going to call it new script authentication manager. Okay, so that's going to take care of authentifying and registering, and click on create and add. Alright, here is the script. Now I'm going to double click on it to open it with MonoDevLab. Here it is. Alright, now that I have this script, I need to add a few using statements to be able to use the user interface. So using, let me make it bigger so that you guys can see it. Unity engine .ui for the user interface. Alright, now I need references to all these menu items. Alright, so I need one for the main menu, so the panel main menu is actually this, but still I'm going to add a reference to it. I need also a reference to the buttons so that I can take the text from it and be able to swap. Okay, so let's go ahead and add reference. So public, this would be a game object. The game object would be first the button login. So the ones that I want is the join game. So button join game. Alright, then I will need a reference to the button swap, to swap between the registration, swap registration, and then button game object button register. So whenever the person clicks on register, then we need to be able to get access to the main menu. Even though this will be on the main menu, we can have the main menu. So I'm going to put it up. So public game object main menu. Alright, and we also need to get access to the text here. So that would be the email address, public. Now this time, if you take a look at it, these are also game objects. So you can take these as game objects, but we also want what's inside of it. So we also want a reference to the text here, because the text is for the email address and so on. So public game object, and this one would be the field yes, field email address, and then public game object field password, and then public game object field re-enter password. So that's the second one, and then we want the text from it. So public. Now we can just get the component straight from the game object, but I'd like to just have it this way: public text text email, public text text password, and then public text text re-enter password. Alright, so that should do it. Right now I believe we have everything we need, but now we need to assign them all, right? So save that, go to Unity, and as you can see the bottom right, it's thinking, so it's actually doing the work. And once this is done, if you click on the panel main menu, under the authentication manager, we can add all the objects here. Now I can just drag and drop them here. So panel main menu, I'm going to drop it in the main menu. The button join game is right here, button join game, drag and drop it to the join game. Alright, then the button swap registration, drag and drop it, swap registration. The button register, drag and drop it there. Now the field email address is also here. That's the input field password. The password is right below. Okay, so the email is right here, input field email. Okay, drag and drop it here, and then the re-enter password is the password 2, drag and drop it again, and then the text. So the text is a little bit tricky. You just have to extend the input field to get the text. So for the text email, it's inside of the input field email. So I'm going to select the text inside and just drag and repeat in the text email. Alright, same thing for the passwords. So the first password is the text. Do not take the placeholder. take the text inside of it, because the placeholder is just some random text to give a tooltip to the user. All right, and then finally the re-enter password. All right, let me do it again because I'm not sure I took the right re-enter password. Is this one? All right, there we go. Okay, so save this again as well in Unity, and now we need to create the logic to show what we want and what we don't want. So let's go ahead and create that logic. Now on start, we want to display display login. Okay, so display login panel. Okay, but obviously we don't have that yet, so we're gonna have to do this. All right, so let's go ahead and create a display login panel. Public void display login panel. And now what does this do? Well, when the game starts, it's already showing the right stuff, but we need to get rid of the button register, right? So button register dot set active to false, which basically hides it. Okay, so we hide the register button, and we need to hide the re-enter password. All right, so that would be very similar. So that would be button. That's actually the field this time. So field re-enter password. Let me see, what's the exact name? Is a field re-enter password. I'm just going to copy and paste it so that I have no error. Field re-enter password dot set active, and I'm going to put this to false. All right, and save this. Now check this out. If we go back to Unity and now you're going to press play, look what's going to happen. All right, you guys ready? I'm going to press play, and look what happens. The re-enter password disappears and the register disappears. That's exactly what we want. Now in a real game, you would also get rid of the host game, but for now we're going to leave it so that we can do the testing. All right. Now what we want to do is that we want to hook the sign up so that people can sign up. We also want to hook the join game and so on. All right. So we're going to do that now. So let's create the skeleton. So that would be public void swap register, swap sign up sign in. Okay, so this one is going to swap between the sign in and the sign up, and we need to do this logic. So I'm going to just put inside a command that says to do, and then we also need to hook the register button. So public void, and that would be register button tapped. All right, and then we need to also take care of the button sign up. So button void, that would be the login button tapped. All right, and we'll need to take care of both logic. All right, so that's to do here and to do there, and we're going to take care of this in the next lecture. Make sure to save, by the way, very important.